Oh, today is the day, guys. If you guys have not watched the last video, go ahead, check that out below. And if you guys do remember, I did say that we had a bunch of parts coming for Darla within the next week. Now, fast forward a week to today, we do have those parts, and one of them is actually already installed in Darla. We shouldn't be using Darla, but we did, and we just kind of wanted to. But I'd like to say that we are officially going E85. Welcome back to the channel, boys, and welcome back to the vlog. As you guys know, Coyote Motors Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3, they all do so well, and they are complete monsters when they are E85, which is why, in the end, it helps out a lot. But even later on, when you go boost, it just turns the car into a complete monster. Now, they're all set up kind of differently. Gen 2s, I believe I think it's just a tune. Gen 2 and Gen 3s, I believe they're just tunes for E85 that you need. For the Gen 1s, you need to do at least you guys got to do the fuel injectors. Fuel injectors are actually already installed. The car is running really not right now, so the price side is we're not driving Darla anymore. So, but we don't need, that's the only thing you need for the Gen 1s is just the fuel injectors. You need 47 pound injectors to go complete E85. But we did want to go step up one more notch, and we wanted to go out and get our 2018 plus ported intake manifold. Now, if you guys do not know about the 2018 ported intake manifold, you guys, it's the best bang for your buck, especially for any Coyote motor. If you guys have a ported 2018 manifold, it is so far. At first, I was going to do the Boss 32 extended ported intake manifold, but it doesn't rev out to peak power like the 2018 does. And if you guys have watched the Cobra Jet, the 2018 and the Cobra Jet, they are just the 2018 has slightly less power than the Cobra Jet, and it's from the price range that you can do the 2018 ported manifold. Guys, that is the best bang for your buck. Unfortunately, we won't be able to drive the car today or throughout this week, but we will be able to drive this car next week. And we do need to tune, as you guys know, if you guys do an intake manifold or especially a ported intake manifold, you guys definitely need to tune to match it, because the car will not run right and the car will not be happy at all. So thankfully we got Lund Racing. They're going to be tuning the car this week. They shipped this out, this HP Tuners RTD X Plus, which is going to be connected to our phone, so we can data log everything and get them shipped over, so we can get this car running better than ever within the next week. Now, with that being said, guys, let's get strapped up onto the GoPro and let's start taking apart this top end. First thing we gotta doing anything, we gotta take this intake off to make as much room as we can. And we gotta disconnect the throttle body from manifold and then transport it over to 2018 ported intake manifold. Boom. Easy enough for right there. Set this baby right here. And then leave that there. Just move this out of the way. Let's go ahead and take the throttle body off. I believe those are 8 millimeters. These bolts in there. Good. Need some shop towels up in this mofo. Perfect. So, you need them. All right, we're gonna need to disconnect all of this. We're gonna This one's easy. This off. That's a lie. We gotta take the fuel rail off. Dang, I didn't really want to do that, but we're gonna have to do that anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we can take these off. Use 8's 2. Dang. Hello? it is. See, we can just put this right back in. And what we're gonna do is, I shouldn't unplug that. I don't even know what I'm thinking about, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. Fine, you wanna be that way? You're just gonna sit down here. Stay that on. Then we gotta take, let's go ahead, I guess, get all this fuel rails out. Let's do it again. 10. Well. Ow! I'm knocking. We can now move these out of the way. These can stay here. Now, what we can do is we can go ahead and get these out of the way. Get the fuel rails pulled. These are also 10 millimeters, guys, 4 of them. Fuel rail. And then once we get all of these pulled, these are good. Perfect. Fuel rail. Now here comes the messy part. So we gotta do, first we gotta take off all these clips for the fuel injectors. And then we got to take this clip off, which if you guys don't know, this is the inlet for the fuel rail. And once you guys take these 2 clips out, this fuel rail is gonna shoot a lot of fuel that way, and this is gonna drip a lot of fuel at the same exact time. So get a lot of towels because it's about to get messy after we get these clips off. So let's get these clips off. Bam. Bam. It's a lot easier doing it the second time than doing them the first time. Because guys, the first time, wow. It's not easy. Like, I don't know, it just felt. There it is. All right, guys, the fuel rail is now ready to get pulled up. Now we gotta get, man, here's the big messy part. Last time we did this, it literally shot fuel like a rocket out of that fuel rail. So we're gonna get a lot of paper towels right here, stick them all underneath this, probably double wrap that. Go all underneath, because it is about to be a lot of fuel that we don't want all over the place. All right. Wow, that wasn't nearly as much fuel as the first time, guys. I can't even lie. The first time it was like, it was like a complete rocket right there. Make sure this is all, you guys want to make sure this is all good. Get these fuel rails out. You guys want to give them a nice little push on the back, on each side. Make sure they come up evenly. Can be a little pain in the butt, but it's okay, guys. We're about to get it. All O-rings are up. Good. That's good. That's a good thing. Now we don't have to fish any O-rings out on that side. Now we gotta make sure we don't have to fish them out on this side either. We're gonna move this out of the way. Make sure that's all stayed. Good. Nope. Stay up here, buddy. I want you to move out of the way. Oh, these might actually be pulled up. I actually just pulled these up. It's easy. Done. Now, got to move brake booster line out of the way. snagged up right there. And then just get this out of the way. Snagged up too. What are we still snagged up on? Bam! Ow! Just like that, boys. We have our fuel rail out just like that. Now, these are brand new. These are 40. So these are Ford Performance EV6s, 47-pound injectors. We do want to keep these somewhere nice so we can get these. Next up, now we are all set. Everything's torn apart. Now all we have to do is get these last few little lines disconnected from our stock 2014 intake manifold and get ready to put in our new 2018 ported intake manifold, guys, and I am so excited. Guys, it is getting so much colder out and I'm not about it. We went from 80-degree weeks this last past week. Now we're at 40s. Welcome to Ohio. Someone help me. Guys, let's get up on some subscribers here. Let's get up on some subscribers. Let's make this. Let's make YouTube, and let's just go to Florida. That sounds like a great plan to me, because that needs to happen. That needs to happen, because I'm not about this cold no more. Now we got those two plastic little push pins taken out. Just pry this up. Snagged on anything. Oh man, we're not done. We're not done with them. We're not done with them, boys. I thought we did. I thought we had them all out. Oh no, we got one of those little things. Now there is one. There's like a little plastic tab that goes over across down. What I did is on that one, I honestly did cut it because it was just in the way, and it was being too much of a pain to get out. So I did just cut it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. But there is two more that supports it up, so it doesn't really hurt anything, I guess. And it won't. Ouch! I just cut myself out on the knife. Ouch. Darla, stop being rude. God dang it. But, what's that? Bam! Manifold's out. Now what we can do, get the shop back in, and we can vac all this debris out. Make sure nothing's in there. Make sure everything's all good. And we can clean this up real well. So now that we got everything torn apart, at the end of the day, we are just putting the same things back on. We're just gonna basically, one thing we do have to do is we do have to reroute this. So whenever we get to that part, I'll pick back up. But right now, we're just gonna slap everything in, put everything in, make sure we're all nice and secured, and then we'll get into that reroute for all the brake booster and everything for you guys. So after all the fighting, I have finally got all this over, and the biggest fight that I had to do was this hose right here. So the brake booster needs to be actually extended, so the stock brake booster needs to be. You guys got to take the rubber hose off and get another 3/8 hose and make sure it's a little bit longer. And here is where that purge valve was relocated. I watched other people do. They stuff it in right here, and you don't want to take this. There's a blue O-ring on the purge valve where you take the first hose off. You don't take the blue O-ring off, replace it with another 3/8 hose, and then take that to the passenger side, the driver's side valve on the intake manifold. And then after that, you guys should be good. Make sure you guys fasten them down, zip tie them, use clamps. Just make sure they don't come off. And these brand new, these valves are they're wide and they're really sticky, so you guys shouldn't have any problems with them falling off at all, but just be on the safe side, clamp them down. So we're going to get this intake in, and then we can finally set this up and send our first finally set this up and then send our first vlog to Lund. By log, I mean we just gotta turn the car into the on position for 15 seconds so they can just have monitoring over they have a connection with the car so they can actually send the first tune and we can start data logging and getting that stuff from there. So I'm very, very, very excited, and I'm very, very, very thankful that this intake is done, because this took a lot harder than it should have. So let's wrap this up and let's get into this tuner. Unfortunately, we cannot do our Lund today. So what happened was I didn't even think about it. We got to update the device and get it transferred over to my phone, make sure everything's connected, and then we can send our first log and get started on our E85 tuning with our 2018 ported manifold and our 47-pound injectors. And guys, Darla is going to be a complete freaking beast on E85, and I cannot wait. Gosh, I'm so excited, guys. It's been about a year and a half since we wanted to put this car on E, and we are finally doing it. So thank God we are doing it, guys. Darla is going to be so crazy when she hits E. And we have far more plans coming this winter for Darla, so stay tuned for that, guys. But with that all being said, that's it. Remember, guys, don't hold back. Stay tuned for more, because it's about to get crazy. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.